Alright, now we're going to play Yawgmoth League. There's been a bunch of Yawgmoth results recently. Some top 8s for some people. Like, here's a list that's top 8'd. Or got 6th this weekend in a challenge that just switched the one flex spot that I was playing at Thoughtseize. They just put a Sheoldred in. And they mess with the sideboard a little bit. The sideboard's a little bit different. But basically the consensus is everyone's on 3 Force of Vigors instead of like the Boseiju that I was playing. Which we'll try. And we'll play a Sheoldred in the main deck over the Thoughtseize. So let's give this a go. Not everyone is on the Crime Punishment. I like Crime Punishment. We might not need it. It might be unnecessary. This card might have been phased out. But there's still a bunch of rhinos running around. So let's just jam a league and see how we like Sheoldred. See how she see if she belongs in the main deck. I think that's really what we want to do. By the way, all right. Well, we're not keeping this. This looks pretty good. Turn 1. I guess we keep. We put back a Chord, and we go turn 1. Do we just shock on 1? Probably. Probably just shock here. Maybe I didn't need to shock. Maybe I could just fetch basic forest. But like if I were to draw a messenger or something. No ooze. Ooze is gone. We don't need ooze. The unlicensed hearse is just better than ooze, I believe. Let's get the Stream Decker set up. Decks. My decks. They're Thoughtseizing us? Sure. Where is Yawgmoth? Let me set up Yawgmoth real quick. Edit. Thoughtseize. Sheoldred. 1 add Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Why is it being weird? It's not letting me add Sheoldred. So they took our Yawgmoth. That's unfortunate. They're not going to be playing. I'm going to not attack, so I have the ability to Chord for 0 if they Thoughtseize me. Not letting me do this. It's not letting me add Sheoldreds for some reason. Sheoldred of the Apocalypse add. Let's try this. Alright, well that's not really working. No attacks. If they were to Thoughtseize me again, I'd much rather use this than get in for 1 point of damage. Alright. Edit. Remove the Thoughtseize. Sheoldred. Sheoldred the Apocalypse. 1 add. And then the sideboard, we cut this. And then we go to 3 and we hit update. Set as deck. Close. Alright. That seems to work a little bit better. Now we have the Stream Decker working. I don't have an ooze. It'll push that, huh? Alright, we could we could get a land, but I think we save this. Maybe we can get a Yawg later. We could get the Dryad Arbor. 1, 2, 3, but that doesn't seem worth it. Does not seem worth it, especially when we can do this. The next turn we have Chord for 1 right now, which again, I think we want to try and use this Chord to do bigger and better things. So we'll see how it ends up going. We'll take the 3, no big deal. So this is Grixis Death Shadow we're playing against. The question is, do I want to get the Dryad Arbor here at the end of turn? I don't necessarily think that I do. Death Shadow, sure. I guess I am going to get the Dryad Arbor at the end of turn. There's kind of no reason not to. No, I think Scavenging Ooze is a great card, but I think Unlicensed Hearse is just infinitely better. Alright, let's crack this for Dryad Arbor. Now we need... Alright, well... This can get us Geralf's Messenger. This can get us Grist. If we chord for Grist, it doesn't really do very much. We'll see what they do. We could just be dead. Alright, we're gonna chord for Messenger now. Jeez, stop doing that. I guess it's Messenger. What do we think? Is it Messenger or is it... Is it Messenger? Or is it a Grist? It's probably just Messenger. How are the games going? This is the first game we're playing Yawgmoth. This is the first one. They have 2 cards, though. What are the 2 cards in their hand? Well, that's not great for us to draw. I am going to play it, though. In case we draw Yawgmoth next turn, I want to have that, because we're going to have to do some serious jumping here. So I want to have access to it next turn. We're going to have to block everything. I put it on the voting thing. Nobody wants to see it. People don't want to see elementals. I put it on the voting thing, and it got 3 votes. 3 votes. It got more votes than Rhinos, but alright. So we have to take this, block here, block here. Guess we just chump here. Rhino's got 4. What's up? I guess we block here. We block with the Dryad Arbor. We could block with the Messenger. Put them to 4. Let's do that. They probably have a removal spell for this, but we'll go to 4. These lists aren't really playing Bolt. Now all I need to do is find a way to remove this. Well, I guess I just play this.
Play elementals.
Huh. Whoa. Whoa, what's up, buddy? Thank you. I will play elementals. We'll play we'll play elementals. Not now though. But thank you. Thank you as always. Thank you. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I don't know. I mean, they obviously have a counterspell. They probably have a Drown the Lock, and they're debating what they need to do here, right? So if we attack like this, they just block here. They go to 1, and then they just drown this, and we lose. So attacking doesn't accomplish anything. We just have to chill, and they'll drown the bird, and we'll die. You gotta relax. You gotta relax, yeah. That was a close game. I guess we should have chorded for the Grist and tried to pick off some of their creatures. All right. Endurance, Hearsts. Oh, I have an Ooze in here. Why am I playing Ooze in this list? Shave Evolution. Shave one of these. Shave this. No, Winona's never a mistake. Winona's never the right answer. Let's cut this. Let's play this. Maybe chords are good against them. But you really just want Hearst and Endurances. These cards are crazy against them. Maybe I want this too. This can kill a bunch of ones. Yeah. Sheoldred seems interesting. If they would have gotten low enough life, could just got Sheoldred and killed them. Why do I have an Ooze in this list? Was I playing Ooze before? No, I wasn't. I was playing Baloth before. That's weird. What does Stream Decker tell me I'm playing? What does this Stream Decker say that I'm playing? Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth? Would you like to play first? Yes. Stream Decker says I'm playing the Scavenging Ooze. Oh, I guess I'm playing Scavenging Ooze. I guess this hand's okay. Net decking. It's not net decking if you net deck from yourself. It's just self-love, which is an important part of life, loving yourself. Kind of want to play the Hearst first. They're probably going to Thoughtseize me. What are they going to do here? Salt Bay. DRC. Alright. We'll get the fetch. Is it better to Hearst or Grist? I kind of want to just get Unlicensed Hearst in play. If we draw land, I'll play the Hearst. If we don't draw land, I'll play the Wall of Roots. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm just going to put the Hearst in play. Because I think I want to stop them from doing stuff. Just going to get their stuff now. Zoom, zoom. I don't want them to have Delirium. I want to turn off Drown in the Lock. I want to turn off Drown in the Lock on my stuff, and I want to turn off their Delirium. You know what I mean? I think getting Unlicensed Hearst in play is a very powerful tool against these kind of decks. Like, once I get Hearst plus Grist, like, they can't really kill the Grist because they can't Unholy Heat it, you know. And I'll be able to, like, if they go to drown my things, I can just, you know. Hearst is a very powerful tool against this deck. It takes away a lot of their weapons. Unholy Heat and other stuff. This card's just crazy. Sheoldred's in the main. One Sheoldred main. Ledger Shredder. Yeah, I could see that. I could see wanting to play 3 Hearst. The card's just bananas. Especially in our deck full of, like, stupid creatures. It's just, like, one of the best things you could be doing. What are they conniving? What are you conniving? Each player connives. They connived away an expressive iteration. That seems questionable. What's better? Is it better to play an Endurance? What would they have to kill the Endurance from this spot? They could have... It's better to go Grist plus. Or is it better to Endurance? I think it's probably better to just put Grist in play. What's up? Just put Grist in play. Yields. This gets hit for 2, maybe 3, but... Next turn we have Yawg. Next turn we have all kinds of stuff. 3 card types here. A mountain. Interesting. DRC. Sure. Wow. It's a lot of surveilling. I wonder if they're going to go like full try to get Delirium. We might just do something like Endurance their graveyard away, Crew the Hearst, block, or something crazy like that. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but we can do something crazy. Like, once this thing attacks, we can, like, Endurance everything. Use the Endurance to Crew the Hearst. Hearst our graveyard. Right? And then do stuff. I don't know. We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. Because if I could trade this insect for this thing, I'll be happy to do that. Just block here and then exile. So 2 creatures right now. So as it stands right now, they're sending this into this. So now we go exile creature. I guess we have the Scavenging Ooze, so we'll do... Well, they have an artifact here, and they have an instant. We could do these two. No, because if we do these two, then they just go at an instant. If we get the artifact sorcery right, then they just go Mishra's Bauble instant. Yeah, there's no real... Well, because if they get it back with this, because they have this bauble here, right? So any instant, they just get it back. So we might as well just take out these two. So any instant and they get it back. But if they do blow an instant, then we'll Endurance. Because they could crack this bauble and then like Unholy Heat this or something. I don't know. But I'm glad to trade this. I'll make this trade all day. Just want to make little insects. Okay. So now I want to play this first. I want to play this Wall Roots first. So that if they were to drown it, I could exile 2 cards from this. Now I play this. Now I plus... Question is, do I want to give them a connive here? If I could play this and then give them a connive. I think I'm giving them a connive no matter what. Then next turn we're going to play Yawgmoth. They can have a connive here. This Grist is dead. We're not going to do it upkeep. We're just going to do it whenever. I want them to have to swing this at us. Like, if they swing this at us, and then we can, like, flash in the Endurance or take them off Delirium. Like, either one. Drown in the lock. They drowned my Yawgmoth. Okay. I can't respond to this. Yeah. I'm okay with this, right? Like, I do want to start exiling cards from my own graveyard. But, like, this thing now has to attack. They get to kill the Grist, which is fine. And then we'll play Endurance 1, 2, 3 there. Is there a Legacy Yawg deck? People have tried it. It's very hard to play Yawgmoth with Daze and Wasteland in a format. You know what I mean? Like, trying to get to a 4-mana spell. What are we doing? We're Unholy Heating the Grist. You have the Grist dead to the Ledger Shredder, so I don't know why you're Unholy Heating it, but okay. I accept. I guess they must be doing that because... I don't know. I don't know why they're doing that. Don't know why. So what can we exile here? We can get this thing, and they had a lot of instants. Alright, so they're attacking with both. First things first. Let's try to... I think that they're gonna drown me. I think they're setting up for a drown in the lock. So let's just cast this Endurance. Let's get ourselves drowned. If they drown this, then Yogg resolves, which is the important thing. Alright, so... Ledger Shudder gets a Connive. They put a Crocs in the graveyard. That's kind of wild. Why would you put the Crocs? Alright, so we're going to go exile Kroxa, exile Mishra's Bauble. And then we'll block here. Okay. So this can get Dryad Arbor, right? Yeah, this can get Dryad Arbor. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we'll tap this for a swamp. Play Yogg. Now, how much do we want to hit him with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could swing 6. Is swinging 6 worth it? I kind of think so. This represents lethal next turn. Okay. Alright. This seems okay now. We represent lethal next turn. They have to like keep this back. We have a Dryad Arbor here we can fetch. Shoot something, draw some cards. Maybe this attack was kind of loose, but like this card does so much damage. Like maybe we should be trying to like shrink our graveyard so they can't drown us again. But even if they were to kill Yogg here, if they were to spend 2 mana to kill Yogg, we'd still like be okay. That's kind of a wild attack to me. Wild. What is that attack? They must have Dress Down, so we can't attack this. I am going to get Dryad Arbor here. And let's see. Okay. Guess we remove a counter to green. Attempt to cast Eldritch Evolution. Sack this. I imagine there's going to be a Dress Down or a counterspell or something coming here. They have to have something. Don't know what it is. I imagine it's Dress Down. If I had to guess, it would be Dress Down. Right? Because why would they not be afraid of just dying to this thing? Well, I don't think it's going to resolve. Alright, so... let's see. Might as well just shrink this, right? They are dead to that. Alright, so this thing dies. They are dead on board to Sheoldred, right? Get the Sheoldred. Crew this. Oh no, Connive! Oh, Connive gives him a hit! Oh, it was strategic Connive. Strategic Connive. The strategery. I mean, if I crew in response, they could just Unholy Heat it. They just discarded Unholy Heat. Well, they pitched an Unholy Heat, so... I guess I have to go for it, right? I have to just go for it. Blink. Alright, so maybe we should have crewed this with the Yogg. I don't don't know if Sheoldred... I mean, Sheoldred forced them to draw 2 and lose. But that was the unlicensed Hearst game. What do we want? Just run it back? Not a May. Sheoldred is like really... And like, one of the best cards in Standard was... It is, yeah. One of the best cards in Standard is Rafine, which like makes you connive for each attacking creature, and you just take so much damage with Sheoldred. Sheoldred just wrecks. This is like... Sheoldred is like a hard counter to Rafine. We cut 2 Strangleroots for 2 Thoughtseize? Why the hell would we do that? Strangleroot's crazy. Strangleroot's so sweet. Why would we cut them? I love Strangleroot. He's my friend. Look, there he is, right here. How do you play against Amulet Titan? Well, you have to... Whenever you play against Amulet Titan as Yawgmoth, you have to accept that their nut draws will kill you. And there's nothing you can do about it. So once you've accepted that, it becomes a lot easier. Let's get a forest. But the big thing against that deck is... The best card against that deck is Force of Vigor. Force of Vigor and Thoughtseize are the best cards against that deck. Entered into the upper and drove him home. Nice. Alright, so we have Wall of Roots. We have a lot of options next turn. Worst case scenario is they take our... I don't even know. But our hand is sweet. They're probably not going to get Delirium this turn. They topped, which is interesting. I kept a Boseiju in case they play a Hearst. We could have an answer for it. You never know, right? You always want this to be your last land in case they go, like, you just flood out. What's up? It's going all right. They took the Geist. So hopefully they don't bolt this. Bolting this would kind of be the worst. They went pop. Okay. Yep, we take 1. Alright. So we can go Wall of Roots, Scavenging Ooze, Upkeep, Gain a Life. What are they sitting on here? So we're going to play the Wall of Roots for sure. The question is, do we want to play the Scavenging Ooze? Because we can go 1-2 Ooze, and then it's exposed to Unholy Heat, and we can't really save it until next turn. Or we can wait a turn with on the Ooze. I think they deliberately saw our hand and deliberately didn't take the Ooze, so I'm inclined to just leave it in our hand and just cast the Yawgmoth here. We could use the Wall of Roots and then hold up the Boseiju next turn in case they play a Car, but I don't really care. I don't want to walk the Scavenging Ooze into the Unholy Heat, so we'll just wait. Maybe, but people are weird. I'm pretty sure that people are weird. When do we get Seasoned Wolf? When it comes back, it goes from Young Wolf to Seasoned Wolf to Grizzled Wolf. I just want more Undying creatures. That's what I want. Undying is sweet, so let's give us some sweet creatures. Alright, if they don't take the Eldritch Evolution, we have Yawg. I don't know. We'll see what they do. Yeah, 1/1 flying Undeath Death Touch thing, please. That would be so sick. Okay, so let's go -1/-1 Scavenging Ooze. Okay, now we play this land and we attack with a Young Wolf. Yeah, they have an unlicensed Hearst that they put into the graveyard. Why did they put this unlicensed hearse in the graveyard? This card's so good. I just want an Undying Mana Dork, right? I want a 1/1 that has Undying. I don't think that's unreasonable to ask. A 1/1 Undying creature. Yeah. It is kind of semi-budget. Yeah. Yawgmoth is a really fun deck. What are we bolting? Son of a bitch. Alright. That sucks that they hit a bolt. Alright. What do we want to eat? I think we want to eat... We're going to go green, green, green. I think we want to eat their Unlicensed Hearse. Unlicensed Hearse. I think I want to eat my Strangleroot Geist. I could eat both of these, or I could eat my Strangleroot Geist. The reason to eat my Strangleroot Geist would be to keep me off Drown. I could eat Strangleroot Geist Evolution, and then be able to resolve Grist next turn because of the Drown, or we can eat these cards. Yeah, I kind of like taking us off being able to be drowned as well. We'll eat this. And then we'll eat the Evolution. Alright. If only this thing could die. Alright. Ooze gets killed. Okay, so hindsight, it would have been better to just play Grist, play Ooze, but, you know, whatever. They had the Soul Read, they had the Bolt, so we could have just played Ooze a turn earlier. Kroxa, nice. That hurts. That hurts real bad. Alright, we need to draw something. Sheoldred would be good. Sheoldred would be good. Anything would be good. The best draw would be Unlicensed Hearse. Well, I guess we're going to play that. And we're done. Now we die to DRC? No. We die if they have a lands. If they have a land, we're in a bit of trouble. Yep. Ledger Shredder. Oh, that is a very good draw. You see, you just gotta draw good. Just gotta get lucky. I will play this. This is like the best possible draw. This card is so crazy. Yeah, well, I'm gonna eat Kroxa, and I think I'm gonna eat a Thoughtseize so I could take a sorcery away from them. I'm gonna just eat these two. Then next turn I can take the sorcery away. That was such a good draw, the Unlicensed Hearse. This card is so crazy. Every time I play with this card, I'm like, nah, it can't be that good. And then I play with it, and I'm like, holy cow, this card's bananas. The Hate Car. Is this matchup similar to Murktide? No, not really. The reason it's different is because this deck attacks your hand, right? And Murktide doesn't attack your hand. Murktide just plays counterspells. So, like, against Murktide, you want to play a different kind of game. You want to play like a Chord of Calling, Thoughtseize, attack your hand kind of game. And against this kind of deck, you want to play like a sort of control game, which is what we're playing now. Just sort of be like, I'm going to just sit here and derp around, which is what I'm basically doing. Just sitting here and derping. All right. So... You know what I mean? Like, they're very different matchups. The fact that they can attack your hand Right? Why aren't we attacking with the wolf? I think you know the answer. They just block with Shredder. And even if it flips, like, maybe this is, like, worth it, but I'd much rather wait. We got time, right? We got all the time in the world. This thing does, with this, it does grow. They just put another thing in the graveyard. Why aren't I attacking with the wall roots? Maybe next year. I want the wolf to be... I want these things to have to attack, right? I want them to have to attack, and I want to block with the wolf, and then I want to eat some shit to kill them, right? So they attack here. We block with the wolf, right? They have 5 minutes left. Why are they taking... They're taking a long time. Alright, so they attack. Attack, mate. So what are we exiling? We're exiling Unlicensed Hearst and Lightning Bolt. Alright, so now we're going to go Unlicensed Hearst, Lightning Bolt, I guess. Those are like our best two to shrink them. They played a Shadow in the first game. I mean, they could very easily hit Delirium again here, but I think I'm okay with this. I got nothing. Okay. Our wolf has grown. Oh, that's a good one. Begin combat. Begin combat. Attack you for 3. Attack you for 3, my friend, opponent. Yeah, I mean, Hearst was the best possible draw we could draw. Every time, this card's so wild. I was on 4 Endurances, but Endurance is temporary and Hearst is forever. You know, that's what you have to remember. Endurance, temporary, Hearst, forever. I'm gonna take out... I guess they're pretty close to, like, Unholy Heat range. Thoughtseize. Alright, we'll give him the Surveil here. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, this. Let's just take away their whole graveyard. Just take away the whole graveyard. We could take away our graveyard, but we could just eat our graveyard. We can eat these 2 creatures and grow this. It doesn't really matter. I hope they try and drown it too, right? Hearst just nullifies Drown, nullifies Unholy Heat, nullifies DRC, nullifies Kroxa, which are like the real weapons of this deck. What are my thoughts on Yorion ban? They should have banned Wrenn and 6. The Yorion ban is kind of not the real problem of that deck. The problem of that deck is Wrenn and 6. But, I mean, the Companion's kind of a broken mechanic, so I'm kind of glad that they did something about it. Probably a couple months too late, to be honest. Yorion has kind of disappeared from the meta, but it's definitely pissed off a lot of people. I think the damage that it's done being legal for as long as it has definitely outweighed some of the value that it had. Yeah. Like, they should have banned Yorion months ago to restore faith in the community. How many people got pissed off playing against 4-color decks in Modern for how long? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, they just left it there too long. Alright, so there are 2 here. So, I'm going to exile these 2. We'll go to our turn. So, let's see. They're at 2 life. So, if we play this, they attack, attack, attack. They block here, block here, block here. That's not good for us. So, we'll just play the waiting game. Because we can just sit here and go super wide, and they're not going to be able to keep up. What do I think about 80 card Rhinos without Yorion? You'd have to ask Doomwake about Rhinos. They're if I don't want to say that they are taking extra time because they are watching. Yeah, okay. Well, this does kill the Hearst. This kills the Hearst, kills the Wall of Roots. It kills their Ledger Shredder. Alright. Let us exile these two cards. I don't want to get drowned. Let's see. If we... I guess we crew up the Hearst with this. We crew the Hearst, force them to pop it. No, attacking doesn't seem good. They'll just... Doesn't do anything, right? Let's see. We crew this up with this. We crew with this. We attack. They pop this. They get to kill this. Bird aggro just walks into another bird, right? Like, that doesn't do much. We'll just sit here and wait. They pop the thing, then we... If they pop the thing, we have 3 lethal attackers. You know? So, we'll just wait here. We will eventually draw a Yawgmoth or something. Unholy Heat, my thing. Okay. They kept a card on top. Sure. We could just sit here like all day, you know? That's attacking. Sure. I'll block. They're probably going to blow the EE on 2. That's why they did that, right? That's why they did that. So now, like, what the hell's the point of not attacking with this? Well, they could Unholy Heat this. If they do Unholy Heat this, that's fine, right? I just want them to, like, blow... Like, now I can attack with the Birds of Paradise, right? I have a 2-turn clock with the birds. Explosives on 0. What the fuck are you doing? They're going to time out. Like, why are you doing this? What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's get Mishra's Alliance. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There's friend. Hello. Hello. Hello, I'm here. Nope. I've heard you have a problem. A creature problem. Alright, so we're gonna go exile Unholy Heat Explosives. Kill that. Play this. Kill you? Why did they take so long? Alright. We did it. They had 28 seconds left. It was a long game, but it shouldn't have gone that long. Alright, we did it. We're the best. Alright, we're going to keep this. We're trying Sheoldred. Alright. Is this going to be like the great hand? Where we're going to have our Ignoble Hierarch live? Are you going to live, little friend? No, come on, be nice. There was a foam pit and she jumped in and like broke her back. It's kind of crazy. They boot binding that. All right, so this is creativity. So we don't want to give creativity green for no reason. So let's just go 1, 2. They just don't return the feeling. That's pretty funny. Yeah. I don't think she was the only one. I don't think she was the only one that got hurt, but that's just so crazy. Alright, so now what are we doing here? I guess we're getting Yawgmoth. Or... This has got to be Yawg, right? I want to get a Yawg here. I am going to shrink this thing. Okay, so... I guess we attack... Alright, so let's think about this, right? We attack first. If they block, we could kill this thing. The question is, do we attack for one? How does this work? Do we attack for one? Alright, we attack, they block, then we can shoot the wolf, kill this. But then we don't have a way to get a second creature. I don't want to let them attack with this so they can get a creativity next turn. So I'm just going to... I really want to draw another creature. Just give me a young wolf. Give me a young wolf. Alright, I'm just going to kill this. I don't want them to get... Alright, we might be in trouble. We might lose the game. But I took the risk doing that, so we draw a 1-drop, right? And then we could kill a creativity. Maybe I was supposed to just play Messenger that turn. But if they would have gotten to be able to attack with the thing, they would have done a lot of damage to us. Yeah. I hope Twitch gets sued. No offense, Twitch, but that was kind of gross negligence. Alright, we're pretty dead here. So what are we discarding? We'll discard this. We'll get rid of this. Guess we can get rid of this. Alright, I mean, we could deal with this. It's not going to be good, but we can deal with it. We just have to play Wall of Roots. 1, 2... Pop this. I mean, they had the persist, which is pretty good against us. We get to kill this thing. They could very easily have another Leyline Binding here, which would fuck with our plans. Alright. Luckily they're taking... Jeez, alright, fine. Fine. Alright. Let's go Thoughtseizes. Let's go Liberator. Let's go Necros. Sheoldred's too cute. Let's try Force of Vigor. Let's cut this. Cut these. These walk into Spell Pierce. This walks into Spell Pierce. What we're doing. What does this look like? 21 cards. Guess I'll play this list. I do have some Force of Vigors. But I don't want to go too ham on the Force of Vigor. I don't know what I'd cut for the second. Like, all these cards are really good. Maybe I can cut one of these. No, I guess I'll cut another Chord. I hate playing Chord of Calling against this deck with fucking Spell Pierces out the wazoo. They did play Persist, but that's like a one of, right? They put like 1 Persist. Especially the 4-color versions. They're on like 1. Alright, well, they're not going to have Archons pretty soon. I haven't been paying attention the last couple weeks how these decks have shifted, right? If they've shifted towards the direction of what they're playing in the sideboard. So we'll see. Because if we can like Necro... Alright, what are they doing here? I don't really want to get my thing. Oh, okay, well I'll do that. That seems good. Oh, hold on. I talk all this shit about Spell Pierce and I don't play around it. Thoughtseize. Veil would be the worst case scenario here. But I'd much rather them veil this than veil this. Looks like we're getting veiled. Who would have saw that coming? I'll play this guy. No, I don't think so. No, it's such a shitty draw. It's such a shitty draw against some decks, but other decks it's great. Alright, well, I'll attack you for 3. I mean, it depends on your meta, right? It depends on your meta. If you're at like a local store meta or something, that's one thing. Just play birds. Put this into play tapped. Yeah, in a hammer, like, if you go to your, like I always used to tell people, if you go to your local store and you have 10 people there, and 5 of those people just want nothing more than to just lightning bolt you every turn, then, you know, play like Baloths and play like a bunch of other shit, you know? But every meta is a little bit different. Alright, let's try this here Necromentia. What do we got here? Spell Pierce? What the? Blossoming Calm. Blossoming Calm. Sure. Alright, take 5. I mean, Blossoming Calm. Could we beat 1 Archon on this board? We probably can't. That's not an Archon. Alright, so Dryad Arbor time? I mean, it stops the combo, but if you have the combo, then you can just do the combo on the next turn, so it doesn't really stop the combo. I guess I just... Shit. We could play the Strangleroot Geist. I guess we could full swing. The problem is they get multiple... Probably just going to lose to this. We did not draw Yawgmoth. I guess we just swing with the Strangleroot Geist. Inactivity timeout? What? Just swing with this. Leyline Binding. What are we doing with that? Your Leyline Binding a 3 thing? It's kind of weird. That's kind of weird, man. What? What? Okay. You insist. I want to, like, play that, hold this in my hand, so they think I have something. Maybe this was, I should have just played this pre-combat. I didn't want to play pre-combat because then they'd know, like, everything. But if they just make creativity here, we're just fucked. Yeah. You can't, you have to just... I mean, if we would have had a Yawgmoth, we would have won this game. But we didn't, so they're gonna just creativity and kill us. That'll happen. Alright, we're dead. Alright, we're dead. Well, their sideboard cards trumped our sideboard cards. That was unfortunate. Unfortunate. You know? Hey, thank you. Very kind. Alright. Good luck. Have fun. Oh, shoot. This does stop us from casting this next turn. We could have maybe played this and taken 1, but I have a feeling against Triome, this bird's going to get Renin 6'd. Or that. Alright, this is not good for us. We are in a bad spot, obviously. Oh, we are in a good spot. I take back every bad thing that I said. This is terrific. We've got him right where I want it. Yeah, exactly. I kind of agree with that. Like, you can play hard evidence, you could play lightning bolt, you could, you know, like, you could do whatever you want. The deck's so strong. Alright, what do we need to draw here? We need to draw... That's a pretty good draw. Let's see. We can go evolution this. Get a Grist. We can evolution this and get a Yawg, and then just expose ourselves to Spell Pierce. Like, we have to think, what do we want to beat? Like, I don't mind going 1, 2, 3. I kind of want to get to a Yawg. I don't mind going 1, 2, 3, sack this, get a get a Grist. Because Grist could answer a single thing. Alright. Let's do this. I should have attacked for 1 first. I missed an attack for 1 there. But this is probably just going to get Spell Pierced. What do you got? And that's a Spell Pierce. It's Mana Leak. Holy cow. Someone's watching Canister Stream. Alright, I missed a point of damage there. Maybe it was better to have played Ignoble, but I don't like wasting the 2 mana. Jeez. Like, if they have creativity, we're dead. Yeah, we're just dead here. Alright. Fun. Yeah, it is broken. Alright. Thoughtseizes. Necro. Get out of here, Sheoldred. You don't do anything. They're not the 4-color version, so we're just gonna cut shitty cards that walk into, like, Spell Pierce and stuff. Yep. Let's jam. Yeah. Yeah. Why do you think everybody started playing that? Because it was just like, oh, this is really easy. I just disrupt you, and then I Spell Pierce your thing, and then I just... the second you try to play the game, I'll just kill whatever you're doing. This is all green. So we have 2 dorks. I guess we can keep this hand. It's not very good, but we can keep it. It's not a very good hand, but as long as one of these 2 lives. Yeah, Blood Moon doesn't even come close to beating this deck. Yeah. I mean, you can't use Magus of the Moon because they just play bolts. Yeah, people who say it's hard. It's not hard to play. It's like one of the easiest decks to play. Oh, that was a good draw. Okay, so we can... we're just playing a Grist. Who am I getting? We are playing a Grist. We are playing Grist. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's annoying. Our birds have died. That's good. At least they don't have a. At least they don't have a. What's it called? Play you. Plus you. Green, 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 green. Attack you. Smash. We could have waited on the chord. We could, like, have chorded for a Strangleroot Geist there or something. That probably would have been better, but I didn't want to get Spell Pierced, ever. I don't want to get Spell Pierced, ever. Not never, not no how, no way, never. I will chord for a Yawgmoth if they tap out. But only if they tap out. Only if they tap out. If they don't tap out, I will not chord for it. So annoying. Done. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So they're gonna kill these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is 7. So we don't need the mana. We can just get a Young Wolf. Okay. Well, that's good draw. Let's play this. Plus. See, we just lose the game to a Spell Pierce. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't want... If I cast this, it doesn't work, I lose the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But if I wait, it opens it up to... I'm just going to get it. Gonna get it. Gonna do it. If they have the counterspell, if they have the Spell Pierce, they got me. Yay. Alright, we did not make a land drop this turn, so I'm going to progress my board a little bit to get a land drop. One land drop, maybe a 1-drop. Better than these stupid things in play. What are we doing here? 1 green? Are we bolting? What's happening? Turn to earth? Adorable. Adorable. Alright, well, I still get a card. I think I'm going to still want just a land. Alright, well, I'll make a land drop. That's fine. I mean, they got me. Turn to Earth is a very powerful card. She's up to 3 cards in a graveyard. The owner of those... I'm going to make sure that when I shuffle through my library, I get that Young Wolf back, and he comes back for revenge. This is a good spot to be, right? Here, where we have, like, Yawgmoth to, like, ping off one of their things. Yorion did die for the sins of Wrenn and 6. What? Alright, well, pay 1 life, choose 1 target creature, okay, sack you. Pay 1 life, choose 1 target creature, okay, sack you. I don't really need this wall, Roots. Pay 1 life, choose 1 target creature, okay, sack you. Alright. Come on, Yawgmoth. Oh, that seems a bit weaker. Seems a touch weaker. Alright, what's happening? You go up. Thoughtseize you. Transmogrify. And I will play you. Heal through the turn, attack with you. Alright. So they have a Wrenn and 6. And they have a turn to Earth. Wrenn and 6. I will... Oh, they're going to turn to Earth my thing! That's so adorable. The Violent Bird. Yeah. Alright, we're going to kill this. Plus. Alright. Let's just plus. Put this in here. Heal to the turn. Attack Wrenn. Attack Wrenn. Attack them. Attack Wrenn. Bird wants revenge on... Bird's getting it on the bloodthirst. The bloodthirsty bird is real. Perfect. Play this. Guess we'll attack first. Rawr. Should the birds be attacking? No. They shouldn't. But it's not about that. It's about sending a message. The message is they're here for blood. Alright, so they're dead next turn to Grist because we have 8 million creatures. Somebody's going to ambush me? No. No. No! Alright. Rawr. Alright, so we get blown out by that stupid turn to earth thing, but it doesn't even really matter. It's not really that much of a blowout. It's so annoying. Very, very annoying. Well, it's still taking 2. And I'm just going to dump my hand. They're playing Spell Pierces and stuff, so there's no point in holding cards in your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the turn to earth? I don't know. It's better. It's better for me than them having a good card. Rawr. Rawr. You got another turn to earth? Do you have another turn to earth? It looks like you do. Depends on what they'd cut for it. Like, it is delaying me here. Triple return to earth, yeah. I just don't want to keep cards in my hand. Doesn't really seem... Alright. I should maybe be holding back something. In case, I don't know. I've seen Anger of the Gods from these lists. But we'll just keep smashing until eventually they'll die. Eventually they will die. Oops all turbo. Oops all turns. I mean, I think this card is very strong. Don't get me wrong. I think this card's very strong. I think this card is deceptively powerful. But you need other things with it. I don't know. I don't know how good it is. I haven't played this arc. Creativity, like, I used to play Creativity, like, before. Alright. I kind of want Sheoldred. But at the same time, like, if I play a Sheoldred and they fucking Creativity me, I will feel so stupid. Yeah. It wasn't terrible. Let's see. Let's think. Let's just run it back. Yeah. Basically, we had Thoughtseize that game. Like, one Thoughtseize won us that game. Because we were able to take their stupid Transmogrify. But I mean, Grist won us that game. They had no answer to Grist. It seems like their version of the list is woe prepared for Grist. Speaking of woe prepared, this hand is good, but it runs into a problem. And that problem's name is Wrenn and 6. If they go first and they go Bird, we can't. This is too... Like, if we play Bird, they go Wrenn, then we don't draw land, we're done. Game over, man. This is the same thing. This is the exact same hand. But we have a Thoughtseize, which doesn't change anything. So, I don't want to keep it on the grounds of Wrenn and 6. Alright, we will keep this. We'll put back Bird. We'll put back Dryad Arbor. And we'll put back Yawgmoth. Listen, you can't tell any of the Yawgmoth players, and I just did this. Is it right to put back Yawgmoth? Is it right? It can't be right. Oops. All turns. The problem with safekeeping and the problem with all those kind of cards is that it's hard to find extra mana sometimes. Alright. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you, Funeral. Thank you, C. Badella. Thank you, Iretome. Thank you, Scoobert McDuck. Thank you. Alright, we're going to take the Wrenn and 6. take the Wrenn and 6. They didn't have a... They did not have a fetch land, so maybe there was some argument for not taking the Wrenn and 6. But on the same time, I fucking hate Wrenn and 6, so... See? I should have put back the Yawgmoth. Alright. So, if they play the Boseiju, that's kind of really, really good for us. No, not really, because they have... Oh, we're kind of fucked now. I didn't even think about this. We're fucked now. This was stupid. I got blindsided. Yeah, I got blindsided. I was like, oh, I need to kill this Wrenn and 6, but in reality, I need to take the creativity. We're going to draw Thoughtseize, so it's going to be alright. We're not drawing Thoughtseize. It's not going to be alright. We're dead here now. Yeah, I should have taken the creativity. Yeah, this was a mistake. I was just thinking in my head that they couldn't get to the... They couldn't get to it quick because of this. But I forgot about the Prismari command. I'm like, oh, they're not going to be able to get... They can creativity for 1 here. We have 1 turn to draw a Grist. Well, I guess I could sack this. I'll sack this. Sack this. Alright, we have 1 turn to draw a Grist. I think we're just dead, though. We are just dead. This was my bad, right? I should have taken the creativity. I saw this and I was like, oh, they're not going to be able to get triple red for Dwarven Mine. But I forgot about this. Alright, so we're going to take 9, go to 4, and then I'll have to sack this and we'll have to draw a Grist. Not great. Not great at all. Hopefully they have a bunch of turns in their hand, and then we'll be able to live. But I don't know. Oh, they just bolted that. GG's. Ugh. Alright. Just should have taken the creativity. Then I would have had to deal with the Wrenn and 6, though. The Wrenn and 6 would have given them extra lands. They didn't have any extra land for the Wrenn and 6. That was a punt. I should have just taken the Wrenn. I should have just taken the creativity. Keep. Well, we could shock. I'm going to just shock myself here. We could shock. Yeah, we have to just shock ourselves. We have this, so like this isn't really that big of a deal. No, Necro's way too good. The rest is kind of... Necro's just way too good, I think. One of the people who won a challenge recently... Oh, shit. One of the people that won a challenge recently was playing 3 Necros. Of course we get the... It's a little interesting. Alright, we're going to go green, green, this. Of course we start with the Peatland on against the burn. Oops. Alright, well, I think we're okay with this hand. We're going to get Sheoldred. I'm going to get Sheoldred next turn against burn. That's going to be so sick. Next turn, it's Sheoldred. No Grist. Why did I get Grist? I can just win the game. They're burn. All we need to do is just get Sheoldred. They might actually be dead, too, next turn. Rift Bolt kills me. Ouch. Ouch, opponent. I mean, I don't even know if we need it. Let's figure it out. Let's take a look at our board. Alright, so let's think. I mean, we could just like try and win the game with other ways, but Sheoldred would be so cool. It'd be so cool to have Sheoldred. Let's just get Sheoldred. That thing's cool. So we can go 1, 2, 3. I guess we attack first. We're going to do this for science. Attack first. And then we go 1, 2. Is there any fancy way we could do this? Yeah, let's just do this. Eldritch Evolution, sack you. And we get Sheoldred. Yield. Maybe this isn't right. But whatever. That's true. Peatland draws us a card and gains us some life. If they do kill our thing. That's so funny. Sheoldred the Apocalypse. Yeah, no way in game 1. They'd have to go like bolt plus thing to kill it. That's so funny. The Peatland gain a life thing. That's awesome. My Eidolon, yeah. My enchantment creature is... What do you guys think? How much do you think this enchantment would be? If this was just an enchantment, whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. How much do you think that enchantment would cost? Like, just an enchantment. Yeah, exactly. Underworld Dreams, it pings them for 1. Yeah. But, like, this card's just so much better. Blood Artist. Take 2. Let's just play... play a Blood Artist. I guess we could Chord for a Yawgmoth or something. But let's just attack with Sheoldred. We'll attack with Sheoldred. And then we could, like, Chord for... Oh, I tapped wrong, by the way. I should have left this untapped, so I can... Because I have to go green, green, hurt myself, green. I tapped wrong. This is the wrong... I don't know. It seems like the decks that we have trouble with, Sheoldred doesn't really help. But, like, obviously any card that you play like this is gonna help against burn. They're going to my face. Interesting. They lose a life. They're dead next turn. Holy cow. They go to 7. Yep. I'm kind of surprised they didn't go after Sheoldred. But I mean, like, I don't know. Did we need it this game, or could we have just gotten Yawg and like tried to combo with these chords? Skewer the critics, sure. I mean, Yawg Sheoldred is busted. What? Huh? What? Okay. So what does this work? Whenever a source of non-combat creature deals that much damage to target creature that player controls. Okay. So they're going to hit me. Then they're going to get to nuke one of my creatures. They're probably going to go after the Blood Artist. I messed up very badly here by like leaving this. Because I tapped these two. I should have tapped this. I guess I should have tapped a Birds of Paradise in here. So this way I could have gone green. No, I guess there was no way around it. Let's Chord now for a Yawgmoth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. We'll get a Yawgmoth. This thing dies. They go to 6. Boink. We get to Chord for Yawgmoth and start drawing cards. That's so sick. Alright, untap. I gained some life. Yay. So 1, 2, cast this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not enough. I guess we just Chord for Yawg here. I mean, we could attack. This thing has Death Touch. Chord for Grist. That's probably good too. Yeah, we go 1, 2. That's a good line. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that a good line? Oh. You just chord for Grist without this. Yeah, Sheoldred just does a lot here. I guess we just chord for Sheoldred. Done. Kill one of these birds. But they could get out of this. We could die. Could we die? No, I don't think we can actually die. I thought I could use the Strangleroot to chord for a Grist. Yeah, they do die in their upkeep. Well, they could have Lightning Helix. They could go Lightning Helix us, play land, Boros Charm. They could. If they have a Helix into Boros Charm, we could die. It is possible to die. Boros Charm Bolt, something like that. But they just chose death. I mean, obviously Sheoldred was very good in that matchup. That's like why you'd want to play Sheoldred for burn. Alright, what do we want for burn? We want Ooze and Ooze. Ooze and Ooze. I guess we're gonna cut a... I guess we'll cut... What do we cut? We need one cut for this. One cut, one Ooze. Yeah, Yawg was a really safe way to go there. I think I would lose my Yawgmoth Union card if I cut a Yawgmoth. It's probably just a Young Wolf. They don't seem to have many like cheap aggro things, so I'll just cut a Young Wolf. They're not like a Swift Spear deck where like you're gonna jump block and stuff. I guess this hand is okay. It's not great, but it is okay. Monastery, Swift Spear. Uh-oh. I love Messenger. I never cut Messenger. He's my friend. When he shows up in hands like this, I feel pretty fucking stupid, but he's still my friend. He's just always good at, like, ending games. Especially, I could see cutting Messenger when you're, like, cutting chords and evolutions and things. But, like, sometimes he's just good. He's just really good. The best streamer. Well, thank you. Very kind of you to say that. Alright, how badly are we getting hit here? Boros Charm? That's not that bad. Well, I guess we're getting a tap land. I guess I should have cut a Strangleroot Geist. Yeah, it can be strong. Alright, we'll play Blooming Marsh, we'll play Strangleroot Geist. Pop, pop. Now we have a blocker. And then next turn we play Hierarch Ooze. This is like not real. This is like a different kind of burn. This is like Chandra's Incinerator burn. Which is still burn, obviously, but it's a little bit different. Boros Charm. Alright, well, we'll be chump blocking. We will be chump blocking. We're probably just going to get Sheoldred, too. Lava Spike. Jeez, opponent. But, like, alright, here's an example of where, like, is Sheoldred better than Baloth? Right? Like, if we were to chord, if we just, like, block here, like, we obviously have to block. But, like, imagine getting a Baloth versus Sheoldred. Like, we can get this Sheoldred and still just get killed. We could still die if we get this Sheoldred. Very easily. Like, it won't be very hard for them to get 2 burn spells at all. But I think it's our best bet is just to try and get Sheoldred. and hope they don't have more burn. That's what we're gonna do. Sheoldred, the Apocalypse. Alright. But the problem is, like, we have to block now, and we're not going to gain life. Like, imagine if we had gotten a Baloth here, and we go to 9, right? So, like, yeah. Right? So, Sheoldred is just not as good as Baloth against burn. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we'd be at 9 life. Which is a lot different than just getting killed. Yeah. So, -1 for Sheoldred there. Like, we'd still be at... We'd be at 3 right now. If we gained to 4, we'd be at 3. Which is still not a very good spot. But next turn, we could untap... We could have untapped, played the Scavenging Ooze, and gone to 4, right? So, that was not the best of showings. Guess I want this over this. No. Cut one of these. No. Hey, we'll cut one of these. Yeah. Baloth might not have been enough. Yep, I agree. I lost because I was slow. I was slow and derpy. I don't know. It's just kind of cool to have, but I don't think it's very good. Alright, we'll keep this. Dork guy. Dork. Lots of dorks. Alright. Play Hierarch, pass. Yeah, sometimes burn gets you. So that's kind of like an example of how we cast Sheoldred on turn 3 and died. Like, we got a Sheoldred in play on turn 3, and it was just not even close to being close enough. This is in the main. We're trying her out in the main. She did top 8. Somebody top 8'd over the weekend with Yawgmoth. And they top 8'd with Sheoldred's in the deck, so... Sheoldred's in the main. So I was like, alright, well, let's give it a go. Alright, we have an Ignoble Hierarch. Our little guy, our little friend. Yeah. This is just a creature hand. Anything that makes creatures and just adds to the board is, like, good against burn. We get to dump our entire hand next turn. Unless our little friend dies. Swiftspear, you say. Well, Monastery Swiftspear, I want you to meet Wallroots. I think you've met before. No blocks. Alright, so Wallroots into Heritage. Ooh, okay. So we could play this, but obviously we're not going to play that now. Wallroots. Wallroots, Ignoble. Boink, boink, boink. Boink, boink. Okay. So next turn, we have lots of mana. Now the question is, do we want to start shrinking our Wallroots so we have something to eat with our ooze? Or is that too much? That might be too much. Right? We want our ooze to be... Lava Spike. Sure. I'm at 16. Lava Spike. We've been spiked. What else do you have? Opponent? Skewer the critics. Okay. I think I'm going to remove counters from these Wallroots. I think this opponent is a lunatic and playing a million burn spells. So, I think just gaining life is just all I want to do. Alright, I'm going to remove counter. With the Praetors? Yeah, that's how it works. They have to be subservient to Yawg. Let's go 1, 2, Scavenging Ooze. Black, black, black. This. Cast Bird's Paradise. The trigger. We may have cast the Scavenging Ooze too early here because they could just bolt it, but I don't know. I think it's okay. Like attacking here was free. Yeah, but attack's not gonna matter. Maybe you're right though. Attacking for 2 and not playing the birds. They're probably gonna Searing Blaze the Ooze, and then we're in a bunch of trouble. Okay. -1, -1. Alrighty. So we swing for 5 with this. Now we're in a really good spot. Swing for 5. Yeah. Yeah, like, it's like plan B in a deck that doesn't really want a plan B. I don't know. What do you got, opponent? What are you doing? Deflecting Palm. Adorable. Adorable. Deflecting Palm against Yawgmoth. Interesting. Interesting. Imagine if we had a Yawgmoth here. We would just sack it. You know, I guess we take 5. We've been got. Sometimes you get got. Maybe I should Boseiju their stupid land. I don't think so. I'll save this for nobody expect Deflecting Palm. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, they're certainly proud of themselves after that one. Riftbolt. Alright, we just need to draw anything that has the word... Okay, hello. Alright, so now they're just dead, right? How do we do this? We just sack the Geralf's Messenger? Do we attack with the Geralf's Messenger first? Probably, right? We'll swing with the Messenger again. If they put us to 3, they put us to 3. They have another Deflecting Palm. Alright. Yeah, we can go to 3. That's fine. I'm just gonna... 1. Play. Keep this. 2. 3. Eldritch Evolution, sack this. I'm going to get Yawgmoth. Alright. Go ahead, opponent. Do something. Do something, opponent. It could kill us. That'd be something. Can we kill them? Maybe I have the ability to kill them here. Go to 5. We'll just go to 5. That's fine. We go to 5. We go to 2. Okay. So now we go... What are you going to do here? We're going to go cancel. Cancel. We're going to go... Get a green. Get a green. Eat the wall roots. Eat the wall roots. Prowess resolves. If they have a third lightning bolt, we die. I guess we could just shrink this and grow this to be big. Alright, hold on. Green. Shoot this, sack this. It doesn't really do much. Except for it lets us grow this. I understand Yawg is pro-humans. But we could just shrink this thing so it dies as state base and just attack with these two. Right, because I guess it's just lethal. Because we can't gain any more life. Alright, this is fine. We go to 1. If they have another 1 mana burn spell, they got us. Because we can't sack these things after this bolt resolves. Alright. Black, black. Maybe I should just use this and this. No, we should use black and black. Discard a card. Discard you. Yeah. Alright. We just needed a counter on this so that we could do that. And attack them for a bunch. Maybe we could have just killed them with this, but the fact that they had 3 lightning bolts, 2 lightning bolts, basically means that if we would have went for it, we would have died. So I'm glad we didn't go for it. We pay life as the cost, so we had to get a counter on that thing before they put us to 1, right? And the way to do that was through these dorks. All right. So Sheoldred did work in one game there, and then didn't do work in the other game. So I still jury's out. I think the meta has shifted in a way that Sheoldred is kind of win more. Like Sheoldred kind of sucks against creativity. Okay, this hand's pretty sweet. We're on the draw. We have Dork thing. This hand's keepable. This hand is keepable. I'm putting too much weight on a 1-of. Yeah, but how many games... You have to understand that there are a lot of... There's a lot of games you play with Yawg, and you lose a lot of games because of your 1-ofs. Like, every time you play like an Essence Warden or something completely useless, it's just going to cost you games. So, like, I think there's Yawgmoth benefits from having a consistency, in my opinion. This is my opinion. But, you know. Like, why play a card that's just like a stone blank in a bunch of matchups in a deck, you know? Because you'll see that card. They're at 5. I mean, there is something to be said for consistency. And I think one of the strengths of Yawgmoth is the consistency. Alright, well that's a good start for them. One of the strengths of Yawgmoth is its consistency. Mill is better now, but the problem is it's still Mill. I think Thoughtseize is just the best thing you could have against them. Ugh, gross. What are they going to get here? If they get a hammer... how do we beat this? How do we defeat this opponent? Yeah. We can just Grist and kill this. What'd they get? They got a Colossal Hammer. So they have 3 cards in hand. So should we just kill this? What does that do for us? I guess we just kill it, right? If they don't have another land, this just puts us in such a good spot. If they do have another land, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. We'll probably lose if they have another land. This was kind of bad, right? Because I just play land, make a guy, end of turn. Yeah, we're toast. Nettle Cyst, what? Alright, we need a flyer or we lose. Play you. 1, 2. Play Wall of Roots. Plus 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. I guess we play the Young Wolf. Put the Young Wolf here. We have to hold up a flyer, otherwise we die to this. So we have Chord for the... We have to do this. Because we know they have a hammer. We know they have... Okay. So they're just gonna trample it? I don't know what they're gonna do here. Okay. Okay. Do they have the trample thing? See, this was a mistake. They should have got the trample thing. Uh-huh. See, they should have got the trample thing because they already had this hammer, right? So getting 2 hammers to put on this is kind of dumb. And we'll chord for a Birds of Paradise here. Alright, crack. Yeah, but they paid the 1 to get it back, right? They paid to reflying it. We'll get Dryad Arbor here. Then we'll go -1. Chord. Done. We'll get Birds of Paradise. Right? Like if this was like this would be the exact same situation, except for this would have Trample Hammer on it, and we'd be in trouble. But as it's, I guess this means that next turn they can put a hammer on it, and we have to come up with a flying blocker next turn as well. But at the same time, like, right? Like imagine if they had a trample hammer on this and they put the hammer on it after blocks like that, we'd be in trouble. Okay, so what are we doing now? What are we gonna do now? We can just kill this. I guess we can get a Yawg. I think 1, 2, 3. We play the Yawg. Do we play the other Wall of Roots first, or do we try and get the Blood Arse in play? 1, 2. I guess we play the other Wall of Roots. Yeah, play the other Wall of Roots. 1, 2, 3. Eldritch Evolution. Sack this Wall of Roots. Alright, then we do this. And it wouldn't have even lost flying if they'd put the trample hammer on it. Okay, so now we can kill this thing. Just shoot this on... Oh, I guess we could attack for 3 first. And then we can kill this. And then we have enough stuff to prevent them from equipping anything again. So let's swing 3. We could try to like win the game, but let's get 3 damage in, right? Let's get 3. 3 damage. Get Sheoldred? No. No, I don't think I will get Sheoldred. I think I will get the Yawgmoth. Alright, shoot this, sack this. Alright. Pay 2 life, kill this thing. Sack the Young Wolf. Kill that thing. They could have the charm here. I don't know what they're thinking about here. Don't know. I guess they could. I guess they have +2/+2 blacksmith skill. That's like one of the craziest combat tricks ever. Blacksmith skill. Alright, blacksmith skill keeps that. I guess we could kill that. We could kill this thing, but then if we kill this thing, we'll run out of steam for this. I guess we could shoot 1, 2 at it, and then on... Nah, we don't need to do that. Sure, that thing's dead. This comes into play. We could try and draw some more cards. Like, we could try and, like, draw a card here. Maybe we hit a 1-drop. Oh, that's so good. Oh my god, that's so good. I love this card. Alright, your turn. That card is so crazy. So their hand is exactly a hammer. They have a Colossal Hammer in their hand. then that's their hand. Just a Colossal Hammer. I will block with the Yawgmoth. Yeah. But I don't... We'll kill that bad boy. Kill that thing. They're debating on if they put a hammer on that. I mean, go for it. Blink. Alright, we might as well crack our land to get... Might as well crack our land to get a fetch here. Get a land tapped. Untap. Untap. Alright, so that just kills them, I'm pretty sure. We just get... What do? We go 1, 2... Blood Artist. And their only card is Colossal Hammer, so now we go... cancel, we play this. 1, 2, 3... Eldritch Evolution, sack you. Ping, get the Geralf's Messenger. Geralf's Messenger is just the least number of clicks. Doesn't matter what you get. They are tapped out. Save targets, always yields. Always yields. Always yields. Boink, 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 boink. Always yields. Boink, boink. Boink. We got it down as few clicks as possible. Boink, boink. Boink, boink. Alright. Okay, so now what do we want against them? We want Liberator, we want this, we want these. What gets cut? We don't really need this. We could shave one of these. We don't really need to win the game. We just want to get to a Yawg as fast as possible. Turbo Yawg. Alright. Turbo Yawg. We don't need Sheoldred. Sheoldred's so useless in this matchup. No, I should cut the Sheoldred and bring back the Yawgmoth. I don't know. It doesn't seem like Sheoldred's worth it. This hand's sick. Does not seem like Sheoldred is that amazing. I can actually... Moto's weird. Moto is a very weird program. Moto is a very weird program. I mean, it's still up. Yeah, it's still up, Moto. Maybe... It's a cool side option, but it's just, like, against what? Alright. I would try and check. I don't know what you can... Don't really want to Force of Negation that. Force of Vigor that. I want to get two things. Alright, what are you getting with this? If they get a... If this gets Cauldra, this Cauldra is going to be very annoying. But at the same time, like... It's not going to be that bad. They got a Sword of Fire and Ice. How the fuck are you getting Sword of Fire and Ice? Okay. Yeah. I guess they must already have... They must already have Cauldra in their hand. That's why they're doing this. They must already have the Cauldra in their hand. Oh, yay, Blacksmith skill on the Urza Saga. Neato. They could have... I could have played this. I should have played this land first. Path to exile their Ornithopter. I could Force of Vigor this and kill this and leave them with one land. Am I a hater? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh no, it's my turn, so I will not be doing that. Nothing to see here. Okay. I guess I have to shock myself here. I could get the basic forest, but I might need black eventually. Nah, let's just get the forest. If they play a Kaldra next turn, right, I want to have... If they play Kaldra, I want to be at a highest life total as possible. Okay, we're just not going to do anything. Oh, put an upkeep stop. 1, 2... I fucked this up. I fucked this up bad. I fucked this up real bad. I was going to play both things, and then I realized, oh, I shouldn't do that. I should hold this Force of Vigor. Oops, that was so bad. This just, don't pay attention to this. I'm off my game today. Because, like, I could just hardcast this and just kill 2 things, but I fucked it up. So, we're not going to get to do that. That was really stupid. Unbelievably stupid. Oops. Well, the problem is they have this thing. They have Sword of Fire and Ice. So, like, if I cast it now, they just put in Sword and start attacking with Sword next turn and killing my little dorks. Which I don't like. Fine. Fucked it up. We'll just go to their upkeep. That was very bad. And I should also have attacked for 2 there. Yeah, so I should just pay 4 to do this instead of whatever. That was the mistake. It's not going to cost me anything. It's just annoying that I made that kind of mistake. Pure Steel Paladin? Sure. Oh, we'll get the Dryad Arbor. We just need 1 land, and then we have... See, I could have just hard cast that. It would have been a lot smarter, but I had 2 things tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could get Grist, but I don't think so. I think we just do this. And we can attack for 4. Alright, and then next turn we just Chord for Yawg and just win the game. They have a turn to draw something good. You have 1 turn. 1 turn to draw a hammer. That's fine. Don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that. Alright. Sure, we take 3. Alrighty. Now we get to just trash them. Now we get to just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. Done. Get the Yawgmoth. Shoot that. Sack this. Shouldn't have sacked the birds first, but it doesn't really matter. Just want to hit a land. 1 land, please. I'm going to leave this Hushbringer because Hushbringer actually works good for us for now, right? Hushbringer, like, if they draw a Stoneforge, it stops them from getting a Stoneforge. So we'll just leave it for now. Resolves. Resolves. Blood Artist. Guess I swing first. Attack for 4 first. Get in those triggers. So So now we go 1, 2, 3. Evolution this. Get. I guess it doesn't matter. What I was gonna get a Geralf's Messenger, but I guess I fucked this up. Yeah, I fucked it up. Oops. I fucked it up. It's alright. It's not like we can lose. It's not like we can lose, but I can't sack the Geralf's Messenger because the Undying is countered by the Hushbringer. Alright, now we can just win the game. Boink. Boink. Sack you. Ping you. Save targets. Alright. So I don't think Sheoldred is worth a shot in the main deck. We lost to creativity twice, which means that the cards that are good against Sheoldred is just not, no. Just a waste of a slot, really. I think Thoughtseize is still the best thing you could be doing in the main deck. Like, we destroyed everything that wasn't creativity. And the best way to attack creativity is with Thoughtseize. And we probably would have beat creativity if I had played better. Well, Ely, nice to see you come in here and say positive things. So, I mean, we beat everything that wasn't creativity, and I think that Sheoldred doesn't really attack creativity, so I think Thoughtseize is still the best thing to be doing in the main deck. Maybe I want a third Unlicensed Hearse, though. This card is just so good. Probably want to cut this Endurance and just play like 3 Hearse. This card is just kind of ridiculous. My sideboard plan for creativity is just like... The problem is there's so many different versions of creativity, right? Like there's a Grixis version, there's a 4-color version, there's a 5-color version, right? There's ones that like lean hard into the equipment, the enchantments, where you want like some number of Force of Vigors and like Outland Liberators, and then there's ones that don't do that, and then you want this. There's some versions that lean harder into the Persist, where you want like Unlicensed Hearse and Endurances versus those. So it just really depends on what's going on. But we tried Sheoldred, and it kind of sucked. It kind of sucked. We cast it on turn 3 against Burn and still lost. Garbage. Garbage. Whenever you cast a spell from exile or a land enters the battlefield under your control from exile, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. Discard a card, exile the top card of your library, you may play it this turn. Huh. This card seems not that strong. I guess you could abuse it in EDH with like a bunch of exile cards. But does not seem that good for constructed play. Alright, that's it for me today. I want to thank everyone for being here. I want to thank everyone for hanging out. Send you guys over to the Doom Wake. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Let's see if the raid thing works.